travelers, we're going to continue one more day with Valley Forge, but we're not going to talk about why it was miserable there. We're going to talk about help arriving. Let's find out where it arrived from. It arrived from Europe. See these two pictures of these two men? They lived there at the time of the American Revolution. But they found out what was happening in America and they joined the soldiers to help them out at Valley Forge. So let's find out about how that happened. First of all, Baron Friedrich Wilhelm von Steuben. He was from Prussia, which is modern day Germany. He spoke German and French because that's what a lot of people in Europe at the time did. He was a landowner. He was sort of a minor noble, kind of little bit important. And he was also a military officer. His whole life he had dedicated toward military success. But he got fired. He got fired because of prejudice, actually. And he was really upset about being fired from his job. And so he starts looking around for other places to be a soldier. He goes to France. And when he's in France, he meets Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin tells him, hey, we're fighting a war over here. We could really use your help. And he joins because he just wants to work in the military. He didn't 100% believe in their clause. He just wanted to be in the military. So he goes to Valley Forge in the winter of 1778. That was that terrible, miserable winter. And he realizes, oh my goodness, these soldiers, they're terrible. They don't know how to do anything. They're out of shape. They don't listen. They don't know how to fight correctly. And he decides that's going to be what he does. He teaches them how to be soldiers. See, these were farmers. These were shoemakers. They didn't know how to be soldiers. It was his job to turn them into soldiers, and that's exactly what he did. But remember, he didn't speak English. He only spoke German and French. So what he did is he would speak in French to Alexander Hamilton, who spoke French, and then Alexander Hamilton would relay the orders in English. And he taught 100 men how to be wonderful, perfect soldiers. Those 100 men each taught 100 men, and it spread from there. Later in life, he decided, I'm not going to go back to Germany. I don't like what they did to me there. They were prejudiced against me. I don't like my family back there. He stayed in America and he even became an American citizen because he liked America. Now, the Marquis de Lafayette, he also was a military officer and landowner in France. He spoke French, of course, but he's different. He also spoke English. He meets Benjamin Franklin just like Baron von Steuben meets Benjamin Franklin. And it went a little differently. See, the Marquis de Lafayette, he decided to join the American fight because he believed in the American cause. He was a philosopher, and he thought, wow, these Americans, they are fighting for liberty and freedom, and he really believed in the cause. So he went to America because he believed that what they were doing was right. But he was richer than Baron von Steuben. He brings with him supplies, more soldiers, and also even ships. And he works completely for free. Now, when he gets there, he fights very bravely, and he even gets wounded in some of the battles. He becomes admired by George Washington. They became friends, and he went to Valley Forge also to help during that winter. Now, later in life, after the war, he does not stay in America. He goes back to France. And in France, he continues the fight for liberty, but he decides to fight for liberty for slaves. He dedicates his life to trying to end slavery so all people will be free, even people of African descent. So you're going to read these two articles. They're not too long. And you're going to do this activity, double bubble map. You're going to write in the middle where I'm indicating here 3 things they have in common. Like maybe right here I'll say, oh, they both spoke French. Then on the sides, 1, 2, 3, that are only for Baron von Steuben, like he spoke German. And then 3 that are only for the Marquis de Lafayette, like he spoke English. That's what you're going to do. Have fun with this. It's not that hard. I know you can do it. And if it's hard for you, at least just do some of it and ask me questions. Contact me at Hangouts. I'm here to help you. Don't just not do stuff because it looks hard. I can help you if you need help. Just try. Everybody, stay safe and keep learning. Bye-bye.